Hey guys, Soccer from SAKITECH, and in today's video we are going to be unboxing the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5G model. Now the previous model of the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip is very similar to this product. They have the same design, same display, and same camera array. So let's unbox, see what this phone is all about. Alright, so the casing is the same, so we're going to just push it out from here. Alright, so we have it right here, that's the Z Flip, and then this portion here comes right up. And underneath we have the actual smartphone, and then we have a bunch of care instructions written on the top here that is highly recommended to read. Now in this top cover we have another case. Let's pull that out, see what's inside. So we have this case sitting there, and this one basically all it has is the quick reference guide. We don't get a case or anything like that. All right, so here's the phone. Let me just grab this phone from here. Okay, now that's the big highlight. This is the Mystic Bronze matte finish color. So let me just put this aside for 1 second right over here, and then let's lift this up to see what's underneath. All right, let me take that off. So we have the quick charger right here, and then we simply have a USB cable, and that's it. We have nothing else. There's no earbuds, there's no wireless earbuds, there's nothing else. You just have the cable, the charger, the phone, and that quick reference guide. So let's put this stuff aside and concentrate our attention on this guy right here. All right, put this over here, and there we go. Gorgeous, stunning color. All right, then we have this plastic stuff over here. Let's just quickly remove all that stuff. And that's it. Then we can remove all this stuff. What an extremely premium finish. Now even this here is a big difference than the previous Z Flip. The color. So the previous Z Flip had a shiny texture. It was glass and shiny. This is also glass, but it's now designed to be matte. So as you can see, there's no shine, and it's not going to be a fingerprint magnet. If you were in the market to buy the Z Flips and you were against the shine, this is the one to get. So I'm pressing on it and there's no fingerprints. This is absolutely amazing. Okay, so let's flip this shut real quick. Okay, just like before. All right, and then again, you can open this up with just one hand and it's good to go. All right, so let's do a quick tour of the device. So right over here, we have the two cameras. Now, as you know, that's a 12 megapixel main camera and a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera. On the inside, we have a selfie camera that is 10 megabytes. But let's look at the side. We have the volume controls over here, the power button, and also the fingerprint sensor. This phone obviously does not have a fingerprint sensor built into the display. It's built into the actual power button that's pressable. And right over here, we have a little screen that's going to show the time and minor notifications. All right. And then over here, we have the SIM card tray. And then at the bottom, we have the USB Type-C port. We have that one speaker, and then we have two microphones, the little dots. Now, as you know, this does not have stereo speakers. It only has one mono speaker at the bottom, and then that's it. Okay, so that's the quick tour around the actual device. That's that nice little hinge. The hinge is shiny. The rest over here is all matte. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to turn this on and set it up and see what's happening with the actual phone and some of the upgrades that we got under the hood. And of course, the phone has wireless charging, so you can dump it on a wireless charger just like this, and it's going to start the charge no problem. And of course, it does have wireless power share, so it says ready to charge. So I'm going to flip it over. This is the wireless charging area, so I can grab anything and put it here to wirelessly charge that product. Okay, so that's fantastic as well. All right, so let's go ahead and turn this thing on and set it up for the first time. So I'm pressing the power button. It's going to turn on in a second. All right, there we go. Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5G, secured by Knox, powered by Android. Now, as that powers up, I'm going to let you know real quick that we do have on the top here, we have a little camera. That's the 10 megapixel selfie camera. All right, so let's tap on let's go. Okay, I'm going to agree to all the terms except for the optional ones right here. Tap on next. And let me connect to my Wi-Fi here real quick. Let me dump in my password. So we're good to go. I'm going to tap on next again. And of course, it's going to ask me, it's going to check for updates. Then it's going to ask me to log into my Google account, which I'm going to do right away. Before that, it's asking me, do I want to copy any apps or data from another phone? I'm going to say don't copy, but you have the option to do so wirelessly, wired, whatever. Very easy to do it. So we're not going to copy anything. We're going to set up a brand new smartphone. And then let's sign into my Google account. That's necessary. All right, so agree to all the terms here for now. Let's just accept with the Google services. Do I want to set a fingerprint? I can. As you know, it's on the side here. It's not an in-display fingerprint, so I'm going to skip it for now. I'm going to skip all of this stuff so we can go to the main screen as soon as possible. But you could set all these things from here. So it's adding the finishing touches. We should be dumped onto our home screen after we sign in to our Samsung account. Let me also do that. So as you can see, we are all done. I'm going to tap on next. I'm going to tap on done. Make sure you read these instructions. These instructions have to do with the actual display. It's a little more sensitive than something you would find on a Samsung Galaxy Note 10 or an S20 or a Note 20. They have Gorilla Glass 7 construction. This is an ultra thin glass. Okay, so it's going to be more sensitive and require some extra careful handling. And here we are. We have been dumped into the main screen. Let me quickly pinch the screen. I'm going to go into my wallpapers. Just want to pick something that's a little bit more bright. That's also going to show us if there's any new wallpapers. Okay, we do have some new wallpapers, so I like these two right here. Let's pick this one, okay? It's a little bit brighter than the other ones. Home and the lock screens, all right? I'm going to set it up, and there we go. Absolutely gorgeous little wallpaper. Now, real quick, I'm going to show you something. So if I go into my settings, if I scroll all the way down, and if I go to About Phone, and if I tap on Software Information, you'll notice that this phone is running One UI version 2.5, so that's the latest version that we have. It does come with some minor enhancements, but nothing special. Now, one thing with this phone is if you're looking to buy this phone versus the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 or the S20, make sure that you understand if you go to the display and if you go over here, you don't have the 120 Hertz refresh rate. This is going to be 60 Hertz refresh rate. Okay, let me just pick this to be 5 minutes screen timeout, but all the menus here are basically the same. Despite the fact that it's One UI 2.5, there isn't a lot that is different. But again, with the One UI 2.5, nothing is dramatic. Now, the big thing with this phone is, as compared to the prior Z Flip, it has a more powerful processor. Last time's Z Flip has a Snapdragon 855 Plus processor. This guy here has a Snapdragon 865 Plus processor, so it is going to be slightly faster than the last model. Plus, it has the 5G and the One UI 2.5. Those are some of the new things you're going to find on this smartphone. But otherwise, if I go to the home screen settings, as you can see, nothing new. It's all the same. All right. If I go into the settings, it's all going to be basically the same. As you can see, let me just go slowly here so you can see all these options. If you go into device care, looks just like the ones that we have right now. If you go into the advanced features, again, we've got all the same stuff right here. Nothing new, nothing crazy here. So overall, it's going to be the same Z Flip as the last time, plus the things I just mentioned. And one more thing I'm going to show you guys is, as you know, the price is a little bit higher. So the 5G version is $70 higher. This one is $1,450. The old Z Flip is $1,380, so there's a $70 price increase because of the 5G. And again, we have this thing right here. You know, we've got the time, the date, the battery. It is a touch screen, so I can swipe over to see my quick notifications. And if I tap on one of these guys, it gives me some details. And if I open the phone, it's going to go into the details. But that's a tiny screen. That's fun. Somebody calls you, you can take the call by touching this screen, no problem. Overall, I'm loving this thing. The only gripe that I have with this smartphone, because it's so expensive, is because it doesn't have a 120 Hertz refresh rate. If that's a big consideration, then you want to skip this smartphone. But other than that, it's fantastic. Now you can have it sit just like this. I can have it sit like this, and it's still working. So I can even watch movies in this scenario. So I'm searching SAKITECH nature video here. Look at the keyboard is split up between the two screens to make it easier to type on it. I'm going to search. Okay, let's just start a video. Let me just kill the volume real quick. All right. So we're going to kill the volume. I'm going to say okay. I'm going to tap on skip the ads. So that's the screen. And again, like I said, even if you bend this in this scenario, so I can have it like this on a table, I can use the phone as a stand, and you can continue watching a movie or a video, no problem. Tap on this, but that's basically the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip. Like I said, nothing major, no major difference from the last time, except for a few upgrades and a small price hike. If you like the idea, this is the best foldable smartphone on the market. If you're looking at 120 Hz refresh rate, this is not the phone to get. Otherwise, it is a perfect product. There's no question about it. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, drop them down below and let me know. And for now, guys, have a fantastic day, all right? Alright, so if you found this video useful, make sure to subscribe to SAKITECH by clicking that button, and also click that bell icon on the side to make sure you get notified every time I upload a new video. And if you do use Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, you can follow me at SAKITECH online to get the latest updates as well. Alright, have a fantastic day.